Hi, Natasha here from Snuggle Up Baby Wearing Consultancy. Today I'm going to show you how to put a newborn in a stretchy wrap. This is a Boba wrap, so it's what's known as a two-way stretchy. So it has a little bit of lycra or elastane in it, which gives it that little bit of extra stretch compared to, say, a one-way stretchy like a Mobi. So this one has a middle marker here. I'm going to put that high up in the centre of my chest. Bring the fabric behind me and over my shoulder. Do the same on the other side. Bring it behind me, over my shoulder. Trying to make sure these don't get twisted, so they sit nice and flat on your back. And I'm going to gather these two long ends and I'm going to post them through under there. Now the key with a stretchy wrap like this is to make it quite snug so that it holds baby in nice and tightly. If I get these edges here close to my neck and pull them from behind, this will take a bit of slack out of the top centre edge here. Okay, now I'm going to cross them over. This one goes around, behind, and then I'm going to store it here while I get the other one and do the same. Around, behind, the other way. And now I can tie it. I can choose to tie wherever I want. Today I'll just tie in the middle. You could tie off to the side if you don't want the knot in the middle. Double knot there. Now I'm going to shift this middle section down and spread these out ready for my baby. If you want to check if you've got it tight enough, you can put your hands in here and just check, does that give me enough room for my baby? So now I get my baby. Okay, my baby is 9 weeks old. So I put my first hand under this fabric and bring it around his foot. Switch onto my other shoulder and do the same here. Bring that fabric around. Make it safe, I need to bring this away from his airway. So I'm going to bring my hand underneath, grab this edge and fold it underneath. So I flipped it inside out, and that means that this fabric comes away from his face. If I want, I could do the same on the other shoulder, or I can just spread it to where the fabric's comfortable. So now we can do our safety check. So, number 1, airway. The fabric isn't covering his face. His chin is off his chest. It's in a nice supported position. Number 2, do I feel hands free? If I hug him, he doesn't come any closer to me. He's nice and snug. Now we can do comfort checks. So, is the fabric coming up high enough to give him support? If he's asleep and I want to, I can gently use the fabric here to go over the back of his head without putting any pressure on his head. Or I can leave it off. If he's asleep, it's quite nice because it just gives that extra bit of support to stop any head flopping around. The fabric is nice and smooth and supporting the gentle, natural curve of his spine. His hands are up. I've got one hand right there and the other hand just on this side. And then we're going to check that his back and his hips are in a good position. So if I gently support the back of his head and lean forward, pushing up that foot. Same on this side. Making sure that those knees are up nice and high, higher than the bottom, and that the hips aren't spread too wide. I can also put my hands inside the carrier and make sure that his pelvis is tilted so that he's got his weight and is sitting on his pelvis, on his full weight with a nice rounded back. That's our safety check.